It's become one of our country's biggest debates, how police deal with African American and other minority communities. It's been sparked by the police killings of Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, and Eric Garner in New York. It was recently a focus of debate at DePaul during the Dr. Martin Luther King 50th anniversary observations. Good Day DePaul's Alexis Moberger has a report.
Just stand up, be strong, go out there, hold on to the real thing.
Each January, the DePaul community celebrates the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
So we gather to celebrate the legacy of Dr. King through dance, through movement, through visual art and spoken word. His words inspire a nation to reflect, to change, and to grow.
The holiday this year comes after months of protests around the nation over police killings of black men in Ferguson, Missouri, New York, and elsewhere. The shootings of Michael Brown and Eric Garner have triggered not only national outrage, but the emergence of what some call a new civil rights movement.
This is all of our problem because this is a central injustice that's happening in America, and we should all care about it. And so I think that people are caring about it, people are stepping up, people are seeing the connection between this movement and the civil rights movement. You know, I've been arrested and thrown in jail for protesting just like activists were in the 60s. We've faced tear gas, and I think the tear gas, those were our water hoses.
We are at an interesting time in our country right now when it comes to equality and activism, and there is a new awareness on the need for activism and to let our voices be heard.
Others on campus agree and participated in a march against guns and youth violence. Here, different communities of Chicago have come together for the Polar Peace March. Many marched today to help end violence and oppression vigorously.
How can we do something about the violence that's affecting so many youth, children, and families? And even though Lincoln Park doesn't have a high homicide rate, they felt the need to raise awareness.
It's been 52 years since Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his I Have a Dream speech. The country has come a long way since then, but many say there is still work to be done. But for now, Reverend Keith says there needs to be time to rest.
There needs to be some time to recover from all of these kinds of experiences. And so there's a need for support, there's a need for self-care, there's a need for unity. And that's, again, one of the reasons why I believe focusing on who Dr. King was as a man of spirit and a man of faith is key, because the soul needs to be rejuvenated and restored.
For Good Day DePaul, I'm Alexis Moberger.